before the glow of a smartphone screen defined our world, there was another kind of glow. The magical shimmer of fireflies in a jar on a warm summer night. Do you remember that world? A world powered by imagination, fueled by popsicles, and governed by one simple rule: be home when the streetlights come on. Today, let's take a trip back to that simpler time. 1. Rode bikes until the streetlights came on. Your bicycle wasn't just a toy, it was a vehicle of pure freedom. In the morning, you'd hop on that bike, maybe with its banana seat and high handlebars, and the neighborhood was yours. It was your key to independence. You and your friends would take off for hours, exploring streets and alleyways your parents didn't even know existed. You'd race each other down the block, practice popping wheelies, and learn how to jump off curbs without wiping out. You'd ride until your legs burned, and the sun started to dip low, painting the sky orange. And that was the signal that it was almost time to head home. 2. Played kick the can. Before there was Fortnite or online gaming, our battles were fought on soft grass in the twilight. We played kick the can, Red Rover, Ghost in the Graveyard, and Mother May won. All you needed was a patch of grass, an old empty can, and a group of neighborhood kids ready to run. There was a thrilling, chaotic energy to these games. The sound of the can being kicked, sending it flying across the yard, was a signal of temporary freedom for everyone who was hiding, followed by a frantic scramble to get back to base. 3. Ran through the sprinkler. No pool? No problem. On those scorching summer days, the greatest relief came from a simple garden hose. You'd drag it out, hook up that clicking, rotating sprinkler, and instantly turn your front yard into a personal water park. You'd dare your friends to run through the icy spray, your screams of shock and delight echoing through the neighborhood. The best part was a perfect running slide across the wet, slippery grass, a move that always ended in laughter and grass stains. 4. Built forts indoors and out. Fort building was a sacred childhood rite of passage. Outside, it might be a treehouse cobbled together with scrap wood and determination, or a secret clubhouse hidden deep within the bushes. Inside, on a rainy day, the living room transformed. You would pull every cushion off the couch, drape blankets over chairs, and create an elaborate blanket tent. No matter where it was built, every fort had one rule that was strictly enforced: no grown-ups allowed. 5. Went to the library for fun. The library was more than just a place with books. It was a cool, quiet escape from the summer heat. You could join the summer reading challenges, trying to see how many books you could finish before school started again. The best part was the freedom of wandering through the aisles and picking out a whole stack of books that were just for you. Some kids even secretly loved the unique, comforting smell of all those old books. 6. Caught fireflies in a jar. Once the sun finally went down and the air cooled, the real magic began. The yard would come alive with the gentle blinking lights of fireflies, or lightning bugs as we called them. You'd run through the twilight, chasing those glowing specks through the yard, your hands cupped, trying to gently catch one. You'd collect them in an old glass jar with holes poked in the lid, creating a living lantern. It was pure summer wonder, a quiet, magical ritual before heading inside for the night. 7. Sold lemonade on the corner. There was a certain thrill that came with deciding you were going to become an entrepreneur for the day. Armed with a wobbly folding table, a carefully lettered cardboard sign, and a pitcher of Mom's Too Sweet lemonade, you'd set up shop on the corner. It was your first taste of running a small business. You'd sit there for what felt like hours, waving at cars, hoping to earn a few precious quarters. Most of your profits were probably spent on your own product, and the enterprise usually ended with sticky fingers and a new appreciation for how hard your parents worked. 8. Walk to the corner store. With a couple of coins clutched tightly in your sweaty palm and no grown-up in sight, walking to the local corner store felt like a grand expedition. It was an exercise in pure independence. You'd walk in and be hit with the wonderful smell of candy and newspaper. The choices were overwhelming: bubble gum, freeze pops, or a coveted candy bar that you'd have to choose carefully. It was a small journey, but it felt like a real adventure. 9. Got soaked in a sudden rainstorm. Back then, a sudden summer rainstorm wasn't a reason to run inside. It was a bonus activity. The moment those big, warm drops started to fall, you might see kids running out into the street. We danced in the growing puddles, raced homemade paper or leaf boats down the rushing gutters, and came home completely drenched from head to toe, grinning the whole time. 10. Watched clouds and made up stories. Sometimes, the best entertainment required no toys at all. It was just lying in the cool grass on a lazy afternoon, staring up at the endless blue sky, and seeing what animals or faces you could find in the passing clouds. One cloud looked like a dragon, another looked like a pirate ship. It was simple, quiet, and magical, a peaceful activity powered by nothing but your own imagination. Looking back, maybe the real magic of those summers wasn't just what we did, but what we didn't have. No schedules, no constant updates, just endless hours of freedom. What is your favorite screen-free summer memory that didn't make our list? Share your story in the comments below. And if this video brought back a piece of your childhood, please give it a like and subscribe for more journeys down memory lane.